Hey everybody, it's Crystal, and today is August 27th, and I'm officially 17 weeks and 6 days pregnant. So I wanted to go in here and do my vlog for 17 weeks. As some of you have noticed, I've kind of been doing them a little bit later because I'm trying to get to the point where when I do my vlog, that it's actually looking back at the 17th week rather than starting the 17th week. So tomorrow I'll be 18 weeks. So this vlog is about my 17 weeks. So I have a lot to tell you, so this one might be a little rambly. I might talk a little fast, and I'm also waiting on my husband to get home. He had class today, and he's bringing home a sandwich from Jimmy John's. So if he comes, I might have to take a pause break, eat, and then finish my video. So first off, I'm just going to get started with the fact that yes, we do now know what we're having. We are having boys. As you can see, my little balloons are in the background still, and you can see like in the kitchen area, I still haven't taken any decorations down. Basically, I was so busy this past week. The day we had our sonogram, we had our anatomy scan last Monday, and then we had our little reveal party on Tuesday with our friends and family, which was so much fun. I'm so glad that we did it the way we did it. I'm glad that I didn't do the surprise thing. Although I love that, I think it's so cool to watch other people be totally surprised when they find out what they're having, because it is such a surreal and amazing moment. But I'm really glad that we did it the way we did it. Our moms, Josh's mom and my mom, were just so excited and so happy to have that honor to kind of tell everybody, hey, this is what it is. So that was a lot of fun, and so this week has been very kind of, you know, like when you first find out you're pregnant, you're kind of on that high. When I found out we were having twins, it was like a high that I was on. I was walking on cloud 9, and I felt like this whole week has been that way since finding out what the babies were this past week. It's so weird to say that they're boys or the boys or anything like that, to reference them as actual little people and what their genders are. It's pretty amazing. So now, basically all this week I've been, now late at night, I have been online obsessing about making a baby registry. So I've been doing that. I made like a Target registry. I made a Walmart one, but it's basically for some bigger ticket items that we just need to purchase ourselves, so that's not really for anybody. But I also did like a little Amazon. So I've decided I'm going to do two. I'm going to do the Target and Amazon, because we do have a lot of family that is out of the state. So, you know, that'll be really good for them. I thought about going with the Bye Bye Baby, and I do have a little registry on there, but I feel like I've got stuff everywhere in all these little places, so I've decided I'm just going to do the two. And so that's been really exciting. So late at night I've been just like looking at baby items online. What do I really need? And I've probably added tons of things and deleted tons of things, and then gone back and added and deleted and everything. So it's kind of fun now that I'm actually able to look at things specifically for the boys and figure out what it is that we need. So it's such a cool feeling. It's so neat. For anybody out there who's still waiting or is like almost there to that point where they're about to find out, I'm so excited for you. And if you find out, please share with me. I'd love to know what everybody else is having. If you haven't shared it, even if you don't make videos and you are pregnant. I love on my vlog, a lot of times I get people who don't really make videos, but they watch and comment. And so it's really nice to hear those stories of people, what's going on in their lives too. So yeah, the anatomy scan and gender scan was great. Some people have asked me questions about, I did post the two videos that my husband took at our scan. The first video was baby A and the second video was baby B. They're both kind of long because it is an anatomy scan, so it is longer because they are looking at the heart and the lungs and, you know, all of that stuff. So ours was really long. That's why I didn't put it in the reveal video. I put some of it in there, and then even after watching the reveal video, I'm like, I should have totally just shortened up the sonogram part. But during our sonogram technician told us that after she told us that baby B was a boy, she said that they were identical twins. But they're not identical. As far as we know, we are like 99% sure that they are not identical. But it did look that way in the sonogram because the babies are so close as far as their placentas, where they implanted, I guess, is so close that it really does look like they have one gigantic placenta. You cannot see the break in between. So after the sonogram technician got us like all excited thinking we were having identical, because we didn't think that, I didn't expect that or anything like that. So she's like, no, let me have the specialist verify. And I was like, okay, because I figured my doctor would have told us in the beginning if she even saw that they were identical. So the specialist came in and said, no, there is still a fairly decent membrane in between the two sacs. Something about a delta, that's what they call it, like I don't know. But she just said that the placentas have kind of grown together as one. So yeah, so we're just going to have to know in our brains that in the future when we have any scans, that if a technician thinks they're identical, we're going to be like, no, they're not. So we will see the high-risk doctor, my perinatologist, once a month, and then as we get closer to delivery date, I'll probably see them twice a month or more, which makes me feel really great. And so at my next scan, I have to have them do a cervical, no, I think she said when I get to 24 weeks, 22, 24, they will do a cervical kind of check. Not like, I don't really know how that happens or what, but basically they will just measure the length of my cervix. Since I am having twins and it's a little riskier, they will measure that and make sure that my cervix is not getting shorter or anything like that, that it's in great condition. So that makes me feel really good. Let's see. Again, like I said in my video, I think I said that everything with the babies looks really great. There are no apparent issues that, would be really obvious. They did check the facial features and things like that as best they could, because my husband's mom was born with a cleft palate, the lip and inside the mouth and everything. I mean, I think by the time she was like 12 or something, she had like 8 surgeries or maybe more than that. So she had a lot of surgeries when she was young. So as far as the babies looked, they didn't appear to have any sort of facial anything like that. So that's really good. So I feel really good. I've debating on even getting there's a test, like the blood test that you can get to find out if you are at higher risk for Down syndrome or anything like that. And I really think that I'm just not going to get it done. I think I don't know. I don't feel like super strong about having it done. If our child was to have an issue, one of the babies have an issue at all, I mean, we would still be their parent. We would still take care of them. I know for some people it's better to kind of have an idea as you're going into it, but I feel confident that things are going to be okay. And if for some reason they're not, we will deal with it whenever it happens. So I think I am just going to bypass that test altogether and not worry about it and not stress myself out about it. So I had my midwives appointment today. I keep saying midwives appointment, but it's called a centering pregnancy class, and it was awesome. I'm not really allowed to talk about anything in the class, like people specific or stories of other people or anything like that, but I do want to say that the class is amazing, and I seriously can't wait for my next one. I think there were probably 12 to 15, 10 to 15 of us, maybe 10 to 12 of us in there that are all due in January. I think the one was due like right in February, but we all sat around. It was just so cool. We got to talk about a lot of things. We talked a lot about exercise and weight gain and just kind of some generic questions on how, feeling the baby, what it feels like, and all of that stuff. So it was really neat to kind of get to know a bunch of other girls. I did have class with my sister, which was so cool. I feel like this is going to be an awesome thing, that her and I are really, really going to get to know each other a lot more through this. Already she came to my gender reveal, which was amazing, and then we've seen each other this week. So we've seen each other twice in like a week and a half, more than we've ever seen each other in an entire year. So it's pretty cool. So that was really neat to be in the class together with her. I got to hear the baby's heartbeats today, and they were, hold on, I have a little book. Yeah, we got a fancy little book. It's called Centering Pregnancy. It's kind of like a little, each session that we go to every month, they have certain things that we kind of talk about, and so it has notes in here and places where you can write stuff down, but it also has a weight chart and all this other good stuff in it. So today my my blood pressure was really great. It was 123/64. The baby A's heartbeat was 140, baby B was 135, so that's the lowest that they've ever been since we've heard them. They've always kind of been in the 160 range, so now I guess they're kind of settling in and getting, getting the heartbeats they need to have. I don't know, that sounds totally silly. But get this, so my fundal height, which is your uterus from pelvic bone all the way to the top of your uterus, is 29 weeks. I'm only, like tomorrow I'll be 18 weeks pregnant, but I'm measuring at 29 weeks. I was like, what? Holy crap. That's why I'm like, bloop, popping out so much. And looking pregnant, feeling and looking pregnant. So, and then I'm trying to think. Overall, how I felt, I have been feeling really, really great. Sorry, my dogs are in the back freaking out. Got to go yell at them. Anyways, I am feeling fantastic still. This past week, the 17 weeks, I noticed that I was having some tenderness in my back pain, or back area, lower back, abdomen, but I know it was just because I was really busy. So, you know, when you're busy on your feet and doing things like that, you're going to have a little bit more back pain, lower back pain. But usually once I go to bed and I sleep, I wake up the next day and I feel okay. I might have a little just soreness that I kind of need to stretch out, but overall it's not bad. I had noticed, I think I noticed this last time on my last vlog, that or maybe I mentioned it somewhere else, but I was in the mornings whenever I wake up, and occasionally sometimes at night I feel my uterus get really hard, and it's like my stomach gets hard, and I can tell that it's my uterus. So I asked her today, and she said that I was having contractions. So I'm guessing that's like the Braxton Hicks contractions, or just regular contractions that your uterus naturally will have. And she just said that because I am having twins, that I'm going to feel that more often and sooner than other girls who are having singletons. And that's not to say a person having one baby isn't going to feel that, but I am already feeling that. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. It's just weird. I just feel, I can just feel all the way up where it's hard. So I think that's it. As far as all of that goes, I did have to buy a new bra. Yeah. The girls can no longer be maintained in my old bra. So I did go and do that today after my appointment, which is great because it's a really cute bra, and it fit really well, very comfortable, a lot more comfortable than my other one has been. It's been giving me this like roll in the back because it's so tight, so I was like, I have to get a new bra. So I did that, and so yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my vlog on how I've been feeling. Like I said, I feel great. I feel so freaking awesome. I never would have imagined that for me, pregnancy would have been this so far so easy and so smooth. And I was just telling Josh the other day that I feel like everything is, you know, everything that we've been through to get to this point, I feel like it's karma in some way. And it's totally not true, but for me, I have to justify it in some form or fashion, but I feel like karma is handing me a good deck of cards this time because of everything that we have gone through. And I feel like because the end is going to be more uncomfortable and more intense, a little more stressful and all of that, so I feel like I'm really lucky to not be seriously ill or anything like that, that I have all this amazing energy now. I was really, really tired in the beginning, but I feel like now I've got all this great positive energy, and so I feel like as I move into the end, I'm going to have a lot of stamina and just hopefully some still good positivity to carry me through the end. I am going to purchase the prenatal cradle soon. I am starting to get to that point where I'm starting to poke out more. Rather than just having a round belly, I'm starting to kind of stick out a little bit more. So I need to get that for work because our busy season is coming, and, or I mean, it's already starting to happen. So, so I think that's it. I have picked up a couple baby haul-ish type items from friends and awesome family that have donated to me. So I am going to do a separate video of like a baby haul of things that I've gotten. My cousin gave me some stuff. Some of it I wasn't able to keep because they had in storage, and some of it got really stained, but there was a couple other items that I was able to keep. And then a really sweet friend of mine who actually was our realtor, she helped us find her house back in 2009. I went to visit her, and she gave me a really awesome swing rocker thingy-mabopper and like 3 bags of baby clothes. She has 2 boys. So I feel super awesome that I have gained all of that stuff, because it's just, you know, it is stressful kind of thinking about all the things that you need to get, and then, you know, okay, are you going to have a shower? Yes, you're going to have a shower, but, you know, am I really going to get stuff that I need, or is it just going to be like clothes and things like that? So you kind of stress a little bit about what you're going to need to buy, on top of, you know, for me, it's on top of having to buy 2 cribs and 2 car seats and 2 this and 2 that. So having anything donated and given away is so cool, and I got some really awesome stuff from her. So like I said, I'm going to do a video on that probably a little bit later today. I have to go to work tomorrow back. My days off, they just went by so freaking fast. I hate that. But I will do that video to show you all, I mean, I guess what I've gotten. I did actually the other night when I got off work, I had to stop and get something at Walmart on my way home from work, because that was really the only place open whenever I get off really late at night. And I went to the baby section, and it was really, I mean, I purchased the cloth diapers online just to kind of sample what was going on there, but I stopped at Walmart and went to the baby section and found like 2 3-piece onesies. So I got 2 of them. So that's really like the first baby gender kind of thing that I've purchased for the boys. So it feels really cool. Feels exciting. So anyways, I'm going to end this video because I know it's long, but I will try to have my baby buys, purchases, donations video up today or tomorrow. So I hope you're all having a great day. If you have any questions, just leave them below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye. Alright, so here's my belly shot for 17 weeks and 6 days. This is from the front, and this is from the side. So it's definitely there. And so, like, the fundal height, like I said, it goes from there to, like, up here. I think mine's, like, right here is where my uterus ends. Like, right there, which is freaking crazy. But anyways, there you go. Everybody have a fantastic day. Bye.